chat up. Hello, hello. I see some of y'all are already saying hello. I was sweeping up crumbs, y'all. I had a cookie because I hadn't had breakfast this morning. I said, let me just grab this little cookie real quick. And I have the ceiling fan on. Crumbs was on the napkin, and the ceiling fan blew the napkin, so the crumbs went everywhere. I'm like, okay, let me get this up now before I get into the live. Good Sunday morning, everybody. Welcome in, welcome in. Y'all know my lives be last minute because if I plan it too far ahead, then my nerves get wrecked and I don't do it. So I said, you know what? Let me just play it by ear. It's Sunday morning. I had done a few videos, pre-records. I put out the Nolan Wells audio, and then I'm gonna put out another video later, a little quick one. So if y'all see it pop up, give it a click and a view, please. How y'all doing this morning? Justin's mom, first foodie in the chat. Let me make sure y'all can hear me good. Hopefully y'all can hear me. Justin's mom is here, first foodie in the chat. Whoop whoop. Welcome in, Justin's mom. To Tam Tam, good morning, good morning. Second foodie in the chat. Whoop whoop. Thank you for joining. And A, let's talk about it all. Boo. Hey, welcome in. Third foodie in the chat. 1, 2, 3. Justin's mom. 2, Tam Tam. And A, let's talk about it all. Boo. Thank y'all for coming in and saying hello. Welcome in, Jamaican girl. Happy Sunday. Hey, Jane, BKNY. Is that Brooklyn, New York? Welcome in, welcome in. How is it up there in New York? Is it scorching hot like it is in Houston? Real 76, thanks for joining in. I got to do something, so I'll hit you up on the replay. Okay, well, thanks for being here. You were in the chat when I was releasing the Nolan Wells audio as well. Thanks for supporting. Thanks for coming in and saying hey. Let's see who else is in here. And then I put Nesto on the thumbnail, but I think I'm gonna try and let's listen to Jeremy DeWitt. I don't know if y'all been listening to his calls or not, but one of the last lives I did, some of y'all suggested that I listen to or react to his calls. Good morning, Lonnie 76. Welcome in. Thanks for joining this morning, Lonnie. I sure appreciate it. Yeah, I'm trying to get my energy going. I had my coffee, but it's just the shyness in me. I need to get comfy and get active. So give me just a second, y'all. Justin's mom says it's just us. Girl, don't be nervous. I know. I don't know what our problem is. Hey, let's talk about it. Also, she's just hanging in there. I hope so. Let us know if, there's, anything serious we need to address or pray about or wish you well on. Y'all can hear me. Okay, let me keep clicking in through here. Y'all just saying hello. What? BK is cool. Okay. I haven't had to be out too much in the heat this summer, which is good. But it's hot. I went to the farmer's market yesterday to get these cheddar and chive scones that I fell in love with the last time I purchased. And I got there too early. They didn't start till 10. I was there at 9:15. So I just sat in the parking lot working on some content, looking at some potential content and stuff like that. And I saw them people setting up and they was big time sweating, just setting up. And they had to be out there for like 3 or 4 hours trying to, sell stuff. I'm like, I really, really, let me put my phone on vibrate. I really, really commend those people because they are trying to, make some extra money, build their business, and it's hot as all get out. Too hot. Um, Justin's mom says the heat wave is over in Michigan. Thank goodness, yes, thank goodness. I don't know what it's supposed to be in Houston today, but right now it's 88 degrees. I don't see any rain in the forecast for a change. Justin's mom says that Jeremy DeWitt's a fool. I listened to one and a half of the calls, so I said at least I'll put the first one, that phone calls from prison drop, and we can kind of listen to that one. But I was just gonna read, up on the background, before I play the call for those that don't know anything about him, and to familiarize myself a little bit as well. But from what I heard, yes, there are similarities between him and Nesto with this side chick of his, and his poor wife. I guess she's Egyptian. He sound yeah. I was trying not to let him make me mad. He got some Nesto in him for sure. Jamaica is hot, hot, hot. I bet. I want to go back to Jamaica. I haven't been. I only been once, and that was probably uh 15 years ago. Time flies. 15 years ago, I don't even feel like it, but it's been that long since I've been to Jamaica, and I loved it. I had a good time. Um, hey, let's talk about it all. Boo says, I appreciate y'all praying for me. That helps a lot. I will keep y'all posted. Okay, please do. Good morning, TD Will. Thank you for joining. Hey, Cross Country Cruiser is here. You made it. You made it. Thanks for joining in. My little impromptu live. We got 27 people in here. I was trying to set myself up to go live on Facebook, but I just don't trust it yet. I got to read up on how to make sure, my camera isn't on there, because I be sitting up in the bed and trying to nibble and take a little drink and all other kind of stuff. So, and then that's my personal Facebook. I don't have a Houston foodie over there. My personal Facebook, I upload. I monetize over there, but I upload a lot of family stuff and food and things like that. So I just said I'd try to go live on there just to see, but I'll have to research it a little bit more before I go live over there. But good morning, Cross Country Cruiser. How you been doing? Justin's mom said every woman he talks to cusses him out thoroughly. He deserves. I heard the side chick cussing him out. I'm like, you go, girl, and the wife. He seemed like he ain't worth a dime. That's what it seemed like. Hey, let's talk about it all. Boo says I would love to go to Jamaica. Sounds beautiful. I had a good time when I went. Hey, X2 Complicated. She says good morning. No, not good morning. She said Houston foodie and foodies. She's waving. I think my hubby is cutting some grass, so hopefully that's not too loud. But yeah. So yeah, I said I'd come on for a little bit. My daughter is with my sister. I met up with her yesterday evening and said, "Hey, you wanna see your niece for about 12 hours, so I can get me a good night's sleep. Trying to get my good night's rest on before the school year starts. I go back to work on the 3rd, which I'm still just not. I just can't believe it, y'all. Exactly, and only 2 months off this summer. It's just getting shorter and shorter. And then somebody had the nerve to text me. First of all, they texted me and they were introducing themselves because I'm going to be at a new school. And they were introducing themselves and they were like, well, do you mind if I add you to the group chat? I should have ignored. I should have said no, because once I got added, everybody, was chatting, and they started going to trainings, and they were trying to find each other at the trainings and all that stuff. So eventually I muted the chat, but then somebody in that group decided to text me on the side and say, when are you coming to set up your classroom? I'm like, huh? I said, when do we have to set up our classroom? And they were like, well, technically, you don't have to have it set up until, the kids get here, day before the kids get here. But we're going to be having this going on and that going on, this going on, that going on. And I'm thinking to myself, you must be out of your freaking mind to think that not only do we have to come back 2 weeks before the kids, but you want me to come back even earlier than that to set up my classroom. Like the nerve. You got some freaking nerve. And it wasn't a will if you're coming or just wanted to know if you're gonna become no, when are you coming? Don't make me go to HR on you, lady. I don't even know you like that. So I'm like, whatever. I did say, well, maybe I would come, but if I don't, I don't. My birthday is Thursday. I'm trying to get last minute stuff done in my personal life, and there's no extra pay for coming in early. And if something happens to me, then is it going to be my fault that I came in early and got hurt, or is it going to be on the district? You know, that's just craziness. But and it really nerves me up because teaching gives you anxiety enough as it is, but you don't want to be at a campus where people are going to be bothering you or people are going to be in competition to see who can set their room up the earliest or whose room can be the nicest and who can go over above and beyond. No, I don't want to be in that kind of environment. So that's already getting my nerves on edge. Good morning, Miss R. Clark. Thank you for coming in. I'm missing people coming in because I'm on my rant. Don't get me started. Shoots. Bothering me. Got the nerve. When are you coming in? Hey, let's talk about Abu. I sure will. She's over there tripping my sister out. Um, she's still, doing her potty training, and she hadn't had a nap yesterday. So on the way to my sister's house, after we met up, my sister was driving home and she fell asleep in the car. Then when she finally got up, she decided to poop in her undies. And my sister was like, I'm gonna have a long talk with her while she in the bathtub. And she told my daughter, she was like, I talked to your mom about you pooping in your underwear. You know what she said? And my daughter was like, I'm busy right now. I'm busy right now. I don't want to talk about that. She did not want to hear what mommy had to say about her pooping in her undies. She's a trip and a half. Now she's over there because my sister sends me videos nonstop. And now she's over there throwing Play-Doh balls around, pretending that they're going to jail. So she's in her own little happy time vacation in vacation land. Yes, Justin's mom. You don't know how many, because I put it in a little in a group post on the Black Educator thing, and I was like, just put the scenario up there, and you don't know how many people said to block whoever's texting me about coming in early. Good morning, LeBron's unicorn. Thank you for coming in. I'm on my little rant. We're gonna do a Jeremy DeWitt call. I'm gonna react to a Jeremy DeWitt call because I'm gonna try not to be on here too long, so I can get some other stuff done and possibly get some other pre-recordings done as well. But thank you for coming in. Hopefully, am I loud enough for y'all? Thank you, CJ. Thank you. CJ says, good day, everyone. Y'all, I got my soundboard ready. Hold up, hold up. Got my soundboard ready. CJ sent a super chat. Thank you so much. Uh-oh. I don't hear my soundboard, y'all. Hold on. Oh, you know what? I cut the volume down. There we go. Thank you, CJ. Y'all know I'm still working out the kinks on this little soundboard. Let me keep up with these comments and then we'll get started. Welcome in, CJ 26. How you doing this Sunday morning? Secret Be Sweet says, hi, everyone. Good morning. Welcome in, Secret Be Sweet. Thanks for joining. Yes, Jane, BKNY, it is unnecessarily stressful. I've tried to ease my way back into the classroom, and so far so good. This district has been pretty good, but I just don't like the vibes I'm getting already from this new school. You know, with the when are you coming to set up your classroom, and trying to tell me that the whole 2 weeks before the kids come back, we're going to be too busy to set up a classroom. Well, I know how to manage my time, and I'm gonna set it up as best as I can set it up because it looking cute ain't got nothing to do with what they're gonna be learning. So X Too Complicated says school is for education, not competition. Thank you. Some people just really get it twisted, and it be the ones that be going over above and beyond that don't be doing nothing when it's time to teach. That be the problem. You trying to show out, but don't have nothing to show. Thank you. Oh, I'm getting some super chats, y'all. Hold on. Justin's mom, 96.
Celebrate, yeah, celebrate. Yeah, it's time to celebrate.
Thank you, Justin's mom. And I got another one from LeBron's Unicorn, $10 super chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, I done forgot my Nestoism. Thank you, thank you. Nesto be thanking people for nothing. Don't be nothing to thank nobody for. He just be thank you. Nesto shush.
Celebrate, yeah, celebrate. Yeah, it's time to celebrate. Yeah.
I sure appreciate it, y'all. I was ranting, ranting earlier this week because my daughter's starting pre-K 3, and I went over to that school to check on the uniforms and try to size her and see, what she's gonna have to wear. And I'm like, Lord, it just hit me that we got to get school supplies, school uniforms for her, and I got to get my classroom, ready. My sister is helping me a little bit, because she doesn't have any kids, so she's just all about spoiling my daughter, and she hadn't experienced the sending kids to school and stuff like that, so she's just as excited as I am. But anything, y'all, um, what am I? I'm drawing a blank. Anything y'all send, give, I appreciate it. Even if it's just a like or share or a hype, I really appreciate it because y'all know how it is in 2026. Oh, CW, thank you, CW. CW says good morning. Thanks for joining in, CW. I appreciate it. Oh, I got another super chat. Cross country cruiser.
Celebrate, yeah, celebrate. Yeah, it's time to celebrate. Yeah.
Y'all blessing me this morning. I really appreciate it. Look, y'all making it easier and easier to get back on here and go live. It really is fun, and a stress reliever when I do get on here. It's just trying to build my nerves up, y'all. Thank you for the prayers, say Jay. I'm gonna need it. I hope I don't need that many this school year, but Justin's mom says they micromanaging your time, and that's a red flag. It is a red flag, and y'all know I already looked that lady up that sent me that darn text message. I already looked up. I'm like, I ain't gonna blast on here because you never know who's listening. I don't want to give too much detail, but um, it seems to me from what I saw that she may be, I guess, for lack of better words, career driven and trying to, like make sure everybody else is doing what they're supposed to do so she can look good and she can get promoted and she can make more money because based on what I saw, she might need some more money. But I ain't gonna, give too many details on that. But yeah, I'm just gonna play it cool until I get any other indication that she ain't right. Welcome in, Black Diamonds and Pearls. Thanks for joining this morning. Hello to all my foodies. Let me see, is anybody else in here that I have not said hello to? Das Mika 229. Welcome, welcome. Happy Sunrise says, I miss your energy. Oh, look, I miss seeing y'all on a regular basis. It's like I really, time flies so fast. It's like I really should have been getting on here, more regularly. And that was really my plan, but I don't know. I take, my daughter to daycare, and then before I know it, it's time to pick her up again. And my husband, he goes to work late, so he's here with me most of the day. And I was really, really getting excited about. Let me say hello to Miss Lorraine, crazy self. Good morning, Miss Lorraine. Loving it. However, I'm waiting on the exit music. Hey, I got it ready for you too. You will hear the exit music, okay? That's one thing I made sure. I'm like, let me make sure that exit music is still here for Miss Lorraine. It's coming, okay? You are a trip, Miss Lorraine. Secret B Sweet says, yes, being an educator is not always easy. We start back day after Labor Day. Oh, well, that's a blessing. Y'all must have got out late. Or do y'all have a longer summer than we do? She says, it's a shame they give us no time to really set up these classrooms and welcome boards. Summer going fast. Yeah, it's like they they spend so much time trying to quote unquote train you for stuff, and you're still not prepared because things change every day. You got so many hands in the pot trying to tell you how to do, stuff in your classroom when we don't know what we're getting every year. We don't know what we're going to have to deal with, how we're going to have to do what, because every year is different, every class is different. So I don't know. I wish they wouldn't spend so much time trying to train us and actually let us get in our rooms and get our minds right and prepare for, the actual lessons. I'm just, I don't know. I was getting good vibes last year. So I just hope that, you know, it's still going to be okay and not the same stuff I was dealing with when I was in Houston ISD. Because if anybody knows anything about Houston ISD, y'all know it's a turned upside down mess. And I was in that district for like 16 years, somewhere around there. And I made it out right right at the COVID year. That was my last year in classroom. And then I was in Houston ISD for 3 more years as a wraparound specialist. And then they got rid of that department. So since I had my daughter, I hadn't been in the classroom up until last year. So this is going to be a new experience with her being in school and me being in the classroom. You know, I just hope my nerves can sustain it. I really do. Sorry, y'all. Stuff is draining. Stuff is draining. Okay, let me make sure I haven't missed any comments, and then we'll get going on Jeremy DeWitt, because y'all know once I get on here, I'll be on here forever. Take forever for me to get on here. Then when I get on here, I don't want to get off. Christine McNutt has sent 10 jewels. Thank you, Christine McNutt, and welcome to the chat. I appreciate it. Those jewels add up, y'all. So if y'all have any jewels, please send them on my way. Miss Lorraine says, God got you. Let her know, Jesus. Girl. I'm gonna have to stay in prayer and get some counseling as well. Cross country cruiser, what you talking about? Dang you! Were you responding to me or somebody else? All right, we got 39 people in here. Thank y'all so much for being here. Let me check my YouTube chat real quick, and then we'll get started. Counseling. Hold on, y'all. Pulling up my YouTube chat. It looks a little different from the restream. Thank you, A. Let's talk about it all. A. Let's talk about it all. Sent to Jules. I appreciate the jewels. Oh, it says 100. That's cute. Those little jewels be adding up, y'all. Okay, let me see if I can pull up Justin's mom. Don't get me started talking about I cried on my son's first day of pre-K. He was only 3 and I was so nervous. Now he's 30 and I'm like, will you go somewhere? Look, hmm, look, that time flies so fast and they be so cute, when they're younger. I don't have any older kids. She's my one and only, but yeah, they don't be as cute when they're 30, you know. I can speak from being a 30-year-old, and having my mom still around. And like I was saying on the last live, Miss Shirley was giving Dion gas money. I'm like, yeah, there was a time or two in adulthood when I still needed my parents. So I can't talk too bad about Dion, but yeah, when you 30 and still need your parents, that can be a trick for the parents. But once you have them, you have them for life. You know. Hey, let's talk about it. Also, it's okay. We don't mind you staying on with us. Yeah, look, I have a good time on here, and I don't have to get my daughter till later. But I need to see if there's any other pre-records I need to do, and see if there's anything else around the house I need to get done while we don't have a 3-year-old running around. It's like sometimes you can't think straight. Like, for example, my husband cutting the grass. If my daughter was here, he probably would be, messing around with her, or just not being able to get stuff done. Um, with the 3-year-old, with the three-nager. Cross Country Cruiser has sent another super chat. Thank you. Oh, okay, okay. So you meant thank you, not dang you, but thank you. I appreciate it so much. Thank you, Cross Country Cruiser.
Celebrate, yeah, celebrate. Yeah, it's time to celebrate. Yeah.
Thanks so much. I really, really appreciate it, y'all. Everything helps. I will try to get on Thursday, for sure, if not before Thursday. Thursday is my actual birthday, and then I'm going out of town Friday to Austin with my best girlfriend. Because I had to do something this summer. Even though I've done stuff, but you know, I would have loved to do more. I would have loved to go to Essence, but you know, yeah, I know how it is. Financial stuff. I've really been trying to keep my little savings going. I put my YouTube money in a savings account, and with some of it, I was able to. Some of y'all have heard this already. With some of my YouTube savings, I was able to pay for my LLC and my EIN number, so that I can get the ball rolling on starting a business. So y'all send those super chats and stuff. Trust me, I'm putting it to good use and trying to, start a new chapter. So just in case I don't make these last 7.5 years in the classroom, I got something to fall back on. But of course, I gotta get it going to have something to fall back on. So I appreciate it, y'all. Justice Mom says my son is my only child. Oh, that's so sweet. That's so sweet. Oh, look, I only have one and only. And look, I wanted a boy, but I was thinking the other day, I'm like, you know what? I wanted a boy, but I'm so glad that I had a girl. Of course, I wanted her to be healthy no matter what, girl or boy, but I know it was meant for me to have exactly what I have. Because being a parent, it really, really changes you. And I think if I had a boy, things would be a whole lot different. I told my husband, I'm like, if I would have had a boy, you probably would be in China somewhere. You probably be out of town somewhere. But since I have a girl, he doesn't have any girls. You know, it softened him up some, and he's been very involved. So thank God for my baby, my baby with a bad self. Dasmika says, I have 6 kids and cry when every single one of them went to their first day of kindergarten. Look, I totally understand. I'm trying not to even think about it. Actually, it was funny. I was thinking about it in my sleep when I was half asleep this morning. I was like, I got that little sign where you can put like first day of pre-K or whatever. I had bought that with the little letters for when she arrived. I had put how many pounds she was and stuff, and I'm like, I got to get that sign ready because of course I'll be at work and my husband is going to take her, and the school's already said they don't let anybody go into the school on the first day. So he's just going to have to drop her off, and somebody's going to come to the truck and get her and bring her to the library, and then the teacher will come and pick her up, so we won't be able to go into the school anyway. But I thought about it. I'll be here to get her ready and stuff, but I'm gonna have to get to work, so I'm gonna make sure I tell him to give her that sign and take plenty of pictures, so I can see her off on her first day, you know. But that's Mika cried for all 6 kids on their first day of kindergarten. I can imagine, man. I have plenty of reasons to get emotional and stuff, but that's for sure gonna take me there. Hey, let's talk about it all. Boo says, yeah, I have to do stuff around the house while I feel good. Yeah, yep. Justin's mom, yes, you need a vacation to get ready to reset your brain. Yeah, because I'm like, it's just like a 2.5 hour drive to Austin. But when me and my friend we drove to San Antonio for my friend's wedding in November. That was just like a real big stress relief, just being on the road, listening to music and laughing it up. Because I'm sure y'all all have that one friend that, sorry y'all, stuff is draining. Y'all have that one friend when y'all get together, y'all just be stupid. And we're both Leos. She's the loud Leo. I'm the quiet Leo. But we're both crazy. And the whole way there and the whole way back, we just laugh and talk crap. Um, we've traveled together a lot, so we're traveling compatible. So yeah, I will definitely be resetting my brain, sleeping on a comfy bed, hopefully, and eating some good food, drinking some good coffee, listening to some good music, and I will share it with y'all. Definitely will let y'all in on it. Miss Lorraine says, "Wow, I like the celebration song also." Well, I like everything. Now, don't be asking for the celebration song. I'm only gonna play that when I get some super chats, okay? Super chats and super stickers. Hey, let's talk it all about it. All Boo says, so glad we done to the last one left in school. Oh, down to the last one left in school. She's a senior this year. Oh wow, so you're gonna have a busy year. But yeah, thank goodness it's the last one. Hey, Chick-fil-A gal, welcome in, welcome in. Thanks for joining. Look, I just saw you earlier in my Nolan Wells premiere. Did y'all hear that new audio? And I hope. Well, Chronicle Speaks says the audio has been authenticated, and if y'all have been following the Nolan Wells case, hold on just a second, y'all. Okay, if y'all been following the Nolan Wells case, y'all know he went missing 4th of July, and then he came up dead, and now they're trying to figure out what happened to him. And they released the audio, the 911, when so say the boys that he rode in with, their boat was sinking, and they released a little bitty snippet, and then a few days later or a week later, now they're releasing the whole 911 call, and it sounds like somebody's saying Nolan's dead, or saying Nolan. So the one of the friends said they hadn't seen him since 3 o'clock, but the distress call was at 4 o'clock. So that's conflicting. And if you hear them calling his name and saying, is he dead or he's dead or whatever, then that means somebody lying somewhere. That means you saw him after 3 o'clock. And if your boat was in distress, I mean, did he fall overboard? So y'all can watch that video, after the live if y'all haven't seen that or if y'all are interested in it. But I saw Chick-fil-A and Real 76 in that chat earlier, and Tanya be here. I don't know if Tanya's back in here or not, but I saw them and chatted with them earlier. LeBron's Unicorn says, I only have a son. He turned 16 on Wednesday. Time has flown by. Yeah, I'm trying to cherish the moments, y'all, because these 3 years have flown by. It's crazy. Well, 4 years since almost 4 years since I realized I was pregnant, and that was a surprise. Hey, let's talk about it. Abu says they surprise you because they be so ready to go to school. Mine had her book bag ready. And that's what my mama said about me. My mama said I was begging her to go to school because I would see the kids walking to school every day. And I used to tell her, I want to go to school. And what's so funny, my mama didn't want me to go right away because she wanted to stay home. She didn't want to go to work. She wanted me to stay home and not start until I was 4. But I was ready to go. Well, actually, I don't think she wanted me to start till I was 5, maybe. And I wanted to go, pre-K 4. I don't know if they had a pre-K 3 at the time, but she was like, "Why you want to leave me? Why you want to go to school?" Because she wasn't ready to go back to work. I was like, "I want to go to school with the big kids." I'm glad I started early too. It is a proud moment. Chick-fil-A gal says, I cried. All 5 of mine went to school. And this year, your last what? Graduated. Yeah, now enjoying my grandbaby. That's good. Well, you get to start all over again with the cuteness. Are you one of the grandmothers where your kids be wondering why you wasn't that nice and why you didn't spoil them the way you spoiling the grandbaby? I've been seeing some of those videos online lately. Time, hey, let's talk about Abu says time has flown. Our grandson is 6 now. Seems like he was just born. Yeah, I really think somebody's like making the time go by fast. Okay, your last baby. Okay, your last baby graduated. Okay. And let's talk about Abu says it's 10 years between my last 2 kids. She's the baby of the group, and my grandson is the baby now. Yep. And then I don't know if I had told y'all, but once I found out I was pregnant, my baby was going to be the first baby in the family in 26 years. Because my nephew is 15 years younger than me. So my baby was going to be the first baby in 26 years. And then my nephew's wife, quote unquote, popped up pregnant. I'm like, oh, really? Y'all got time to have a baby. Why y'all decide to have a baby when I'm having a baby? But I ain't gonna go off on that tangent. I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna do it, y'all. Hey, let's talk about it. Abu said, yeah, she was ready seeing her siblings go. Yeah. Yep. So now we got two babies in the family. Okay, well, let me first. I said I was going to just kind of read Jeremy DeWitt's background. So let me see if I can share the screen. Miss Lorraine, girl. Oh, Lord, Lord, Lord. Don't even let me get started on that, y'all. I'm a Leo, Leos don't like to share the spotlight. We be wanting it to be all about us. And I want it to be all about me and my baby. And here come, some younger people who have time, all the time in the world to have children, and y'all been married for a few years, and then all of a sudden I announce I'm pregnant. All the shine is on me and mine, and here you go. Here you go. Ooh, I was hot. And y'all know how we do. Whenever it's time to come together and do baby showers, funerals, weddings, it's always gonna be some drama and some issues. But it was more good times, more good times than bad, and but yeah. Thank you, Chick-fil-A gal, for the 10 jewels. I really appreciate it. I like that cute little, it looks like a clown hand. These little things are cute, these jewels. Hey, let's talk about Abu says, my husband is a Leo. Yeah, so you know how Leos are. I know, the males are a little different from females, but you know how Leos are. And I know Lady T Bug is also a Leo, so we're gonna have some celebrations, some Leo celebrations coming up here soon, y'all. Lady T Bug is an August Leo, and I'm a July Leo, so y'all know there's a little difference there too. But I know me and Lady T Bug have a lot of things in common, a lot of character traits in common. Um, Chick-fil-A gal says, no, Leos don't. My sis and brother-in-law are Leos, or my sis and brother are Leos, August 16th and 22nd. Yep, yep. We like the shine. We like the shine. Thank you for 10 more jewels. I like this floating heart. Thank you, A. Let's talk about it all, boo. I really appreciate it. And LeBron's Unicorn says, I'm a Leo 8-5, but I hate attention. Really? You know, it's complicated. Leos are complicated. They're very what do you call temperamental. So most times I love the attention, but there are sometimes where I get a little uncomfortable. But for the most part, I love it. Today's my BFF's heavenly birthday. Oh, happy heavenly birthday. Sorry about that, Chick-fil-A gal. Happy heavenly birthday. Welcome in, K Stay Bell. K Stay Bell says says Houston Foodie 713 I have several Leos in my family and they all love the spotlight. I mean, because we're so entertaining, we're so talented, we're so what else am I trying to say? We're just so like, I don't know. It's like, I don't know. I can't think of it. Y'all know my brain be I be having brain farts when I get on the live, but we're just so, I don't know, social, I guess. For lack of a better word. Chick-fil-A gal says, my sister come late to every event just to get the attention. See, I don't do that. I like to be on time. If I'm late, my late is like 5 or 10 minutes. I'm trying to do better because sometimes I'll get to places early or on time and stuff don't be starting on time. So I've tried to get a little bit better about that, but um, that's funny. Come late to every event. We Leos are a trip, y'all. Got I've gotten a lot of flack about Leos being cray cray over the years, but I don't know. We ain't crazy like what's another sign that's kind of crazy. I ain't gonna get y'all going. I ain't gonna get y'all going. But me being a Leo, I get along very well with other Leos. I get along very well with Aries. Me and Virgos get along very well. It's also get along very well with Sagittarians, but I don't know a lot of Sagittarians. But I normally try to stick close with Aries and other Leos. based on my history. All right, let me see if I can share my screen. Talk about this cray cray man and then get this call going. Looks like y'all can see. Chick-fil-A gal says they love hard and are generous when they care about you. Very, very true. Both of those are very, very true. They love hard and are generous when they care about you. And then they have that temperamental trait, because when they don't care or when they want to be selfish, they can be very, very selfish. TD Will says Sag here. Okay, TD Will. Look, we get along, girl. Hey, El Cid is in the building. Hey, El Cid 932. Welcome in, El Cid. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully y'all don't hear my tissue. Um, El Cid is a great content creator. Have y'all been over to El Cid's neck of the woods? Welcome in, El Cid. If y'all are not subscribed or if y'all haven't checked her out yet, check her out. I know she does. You do love after. Look, put it in chat what you do, because I know you do reality show reactions and recaps, right? Put your shows in the chat. But yes, make sure y'all are subscribed to El Cid. I've been over there a few times. Miss Lorraine says you're funny. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, it takes me a little bit to loosen up on the lives, but I generally love to laugh, love to have fun, love to crack jokes, just love to keep things light and positive. And I thrive off of interactions with other people. How I ended up with a social misfit, I do not know. Do we balance each other out? Maybe. But hey, whatever. Whatever. All right, so let me get to this screen so I can read about old Cray Cray Jeremy DeWitt, and then we'll react to this call. Try to get through one call. Is this the screen? Oh no, here we go. Close that, whatever the heck that is. All right, so we got 47 people in the chat. Make sure y'all like the video. I greatly appreciate all of my super chats, super stickers, and those lovely jewels. Those pretty little jewels. I like how they started that with those jewels. I guess it's kind of like TikTok or something where they constantly have things popping up on the screen and stuff. It's cute. I really, really like it. All right, so the strange case of Jeremy DeWitt, and y'all can. Okay, Elsit has put her shows in the chat. She reacts to or recaps Love Is Blind, All Countries, Married at First Sight, Project Runway, which I've been thinking about watching because it's been highly publicized lately. Project Runway, Alone, Dance of the Dragons, HBO, and Fun Music Show, Unscripted on Fridays. Okay, so you have a music show on Fridays. Okay. I might try to check out Project Runway. I don't have a lot of time left to watch stuff, but the reason why I thought about watching it is because some of the drag race people I think are over there. Because I watch RuPaul's Drag Race. I've been watching been watching since season 1, except for a couple later seasons. But I think a couple of drag race girls be over there, so I might watch that. But y'all check out El Cid's channel. All right, so this little crazy, deranged, spoiled carton of milk, Jeremy DeWitt, America's most notorious police impersonator. Let me just go through the background of him real quick. In the world of true crime, there are stories about high stakes heists, unsolved mysteries, and criminal masterminds who evade the law for decades. But then there's the strange, almost unbelievable case of Jeremy DeWitt, a man whose alleged obsession with pretending to be a police officer has made him one of the most infamous figures in Florida law enforcement circles. I had never heard of this man before he popped up on phone calls from Prison's channel. In February 2021, DeWitt appeared on the nationally televised Dr. Phil show, insisting that he was not and had never been a police impersonator. He even agreed to take a voluntary polygraph test on camera to prove his point. But when the results came in, they were curse word. The test suggested that DeWitt was lying. Just a month later, in March 2021, DeWitt was arrested yet again, this time for, you guessed it, impersonating a police officer. That arrest would eventually lead to his prison sentence, continuing a saga of repeated legal troubles that spanned over a decade. So he's a career criminal, like Nesto. Who is Jeremy DeWitt? Jeremy Charles DeWitt is a Florida resident who ran a company called Metro State Special Services, which specialize in funeral escorts. At first glance, this may seem like a mundane business. After all, many companies help escort funeral processions to ensure they move safely through traffic. But DeWitt's approach to his business went far beyond the typical use of safety vests and hazard lights. His employees, dressed in uniforms resembling law enforcement attire, often rode motorcycles painted and outfitted like police bikes, complete with sirens and flashing lights. Their vehicles bore decals, insignias, and equipment that closely mimicked those of real police departments. Videos captured DeWitt using police style jargon over the radio, making traffic stops and ordering other drivers to pull over, behavior that crossed a clear legal line. What is it about, and I know it's not just white people, but what is it about people who are clearly not law enforcement that pretend to be law enforcement? It's like either you are or you're not, sir. How you gonna pretend to be a cop or law enforcement and they're supposed to enforce the law, but you breaking the law? That don't go together. That don't go together. Justin's mom says Jeremy DeWitt. I heard of him before. I knew then he was cray cray. Yeah, I had never heard of him. And Justin's mom says it seems that he would at least try to become an official police officer. He wanted to be a bully. Yeah, it's like okay, so maybe they know they don't have the credentials or have the qualifications, and so they just go full speed ahead with I'm just gonna do it anyway. And it's like, it's against the law. Or maybe they think somebody will, once they get the experience, or I don't know, somebody will say, okay, come on, we'll make you official. I don't know. Or maybe they're just crazy. All right, a long history of police impersonation charges. DeWitt's encounters with the law go back to 2001 when he was first charged with impersonating an officer. 25 years ago, y'all. Since then, he has been arrested multiple times on similar charges, with prosecutors repeatedly arguing that his funeral escort operations were a thinly veiled cover for playing cop. His arrest often made headlines in Florida, not only because of the nature of the crime, but because extensive video evidence. There was extensive video evidence. Some of this footage came from police body cams during his arrest, but a surprising amount came from DeWitt himself, as he had cameras mounted on his motorcycle to record funeral escorts. Unfortunately for him, these recordings often showed him doing things that looked suspiciously like actual police enforcement actions. So yeah, I heard something about him being a TikToker. Was he putting his stuff on TikTok like a dummy, knowing he's breaking the law, but um, publicizing his law breaking? El Cid is saying, yeah, maybe his record made it that he cannot become a cop. Yeah, sometimes that's it too. They make mistakes early on in life that prevent them from becoming an actual cop. So that means find another career. Ah. And good question, El said. Who were the judges that let him off the hook? Yeah, I don't know. I know it's probably tough being a judge, but I think everyone kind of needs to be a little more stern, a little more harsh, you know, when these people come before them in the courtrooms. Because if you get off, you're just gonna do. Most people will just do it again. Most people never learn from their lesson if they get off easy. You know. Let me see if there's anyone else in here. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get started with the call, y'all, and I will pause, of course. Shout out to phone calls from prison who's found another cuckoo head to showcase on her lovely channel. Make sure y'all are subscribed, which I know most of y'all are, to phone calls from prison. Um, and I know she has another channel, PCFP Extra. So check out her channel if y'all have not already. All right, so let me share this other thing. Hold on, y'all. Uh-oh. I gotta unshare first. Replace, and then we'll go here. All righty. Nelson said, well, it is Florida and he is the complexion. Yeah, he is the complexion for the protection. That's very, very true. And speaking of, have y'all seen the George Zimmerman? Is it his name George Zimmerman, the one that got off for offing Trayvon Martin? I know that picture that people been posting of him being homeless is probably AI, but has anybody like fact checked to see if he's really homeless? I mean, I hope he is, but has anybody fact checked to see if he's really that down on his luck? And I was thinking that if people are putting out there that he's homeless, that one of them saltines would start him a GoFundMe. So I mean, we don't need to spread that information around too much because somebody might step in and help him.
Please don't give up on.
Okay, so here's this carton of spoiled milk. This skinhead looking at hell. He's having a conversation with his wife, and I did listen to this call. So apparently, his wife is Egyptian, and that was what I was wondering about some of these white men. You notice a lot of them get with what do you call it? I don't want to say illegals, because she says she's a citizen, so not an illegal, but what am I trying to say? Immigrants, Lord Jesus. A lot of whites get with immigrants, and I wonder if it's due to power struggle or them feeling like they're not good enough for their own people, or I thought about exploring that and kind of getting into that some, because we talk about how black men date out of their race, um, but it seems like a lot of white men do too. You know, I wonder if it's for similar reasons. I don't know. But Elsa says, "Yep, the ancestors are working on old George." I hope so. Chick-fil-A gal says, "I hope he is also." Yeah, you reap what you sow. He was another one trying to play cop. You know, like just make sure you watch people that's actually doing something wrong, not bothering people who aren't doing anything, aren't causing any problems. You're supposed to. I know you're supposed to be proactive, but Didn't see him doing anything wrong, so that just led down the wrong road. But you reap what you sow. Should I wish you would? I bet you wish you would have minded your business that day. Justin's mom says I saw it, but I don't know if it's true. Yeah. Daz Mika says Jeremy DeWitt looks like a thumb. He does. He looks like a thumb. Ew. Why is his head shaved? Is he scared he's gonna get picked on for being a ginger? Because he is a ginger. You gotta watch those gingers. Elsid says some Egyptians don't think of themselves as black and African. Oh. Mm-hmm. Thanks for mentioning that. Because I didn't think about that. Okay, so let's get into this call.
Yes. Okay. That's all I'm
And put a one in the chat if y'all have not heard this call yet.
Please don't give up on me. I don't want Metro.
Make sure it's loud enough.
I want you and our daughter.
All right.
Please don't give up on me yet. Okay. That's all I'm asking. Please don't give up on me. I don't want Metro State. I want you. I want you and our daughter. You're everything to me, and I'm.
Shut up! Shut up!
Hey, Blue Sapphire, welcome in. Thanks for joining in the chat. We're about to react to one of Jeremy DeWitt's phone calls. This one is with his wife. Oh.
This is a police escort. You! Get over now! Get over now! Get over now! Dude, get the fuck out of the way! Get out of the way! Dumb fuck. Dumbass. Hey there! Hey! Dumb white bitch in a blue car.
Oh, wow.
Get over! You better figure it out. Hold the fuck up! Stop!
Mm-mm. 5.5 years. So he got 5.5 years in state prison. I wonder what prompted phone calls from prison to pull up these calls, but they seem entertaining so far. I've heard this one all the way through, and I started listening to the one with his side chick, and they do seem highly entertaining.
Hello.
Hey, Rania, I love you more than you'll ever understand. You're my world, and you gave me the most beautiful gift in the world. I know it's a lot of pressure, and I know it's a lot of stress. I'm sorry, but I love you. I love you more than you'll know, ever. What can I do to help? What can I do right now?
Sir, how are you gonna do anything and you locked up? I would love to know. And I'm pretty sure she's like Sunshine Anderson. Heard it all before.
There's nothing that you can do.
Please don't give up on me yet, okay? That's all I'm asking. Please don't give up on me.
Why would I not give up on you when you gave up on me like years ago?
I never ever gave up on you.
You need to go get some treatment because whatever you did, like you don't only destroy your marriage, but you can destroy a person. And if I wasn't like keeping myself together, I would have been somewhere else right now. Just because what you just did to me, not anything else.
What did I do? What started yesterday? We were talking fine.
You're
What?
a sick person, and you need to go get some treatment or something. Okay?
Okay.
Honestly, like you gave up on me years ago.
I
And
never.
I'm not gonna discuss this with you. I'm not. I am not. I am not telling you that to answer me. I
She's like, shut your freaking pie hole, dude.
don't want to hear bullshit from you. I am not. I gave you several chances. I gave you 20 years of my life. 20 years that I could have been with my family. That I could have spent with my dad. That I regret right now.
Now that was kind of touching, y'all. I don't know if her people live, all her people live in Egypt, and she did she come to be with him or what? Does anybody know any more of the backstory of where her family is and if her dad is sick or what? Because that was kind of touching. Like waste. I'm sure a lot of us have done it before. We've spent time or been in relationships, and then you could have been doing something else with your time, but you're trying to make something work with somebody who doesn't deserve your time, effort, energy, whatever.
What did you give me? You exposed me and my family.
I what?
You exposed your family to everybody. You're an idiot. You're just not a smart person, Jeremy. And over all of this, you fucking went and fucking cheated on me with people like random people, not only one person.
Random people? What are you talking about?
Now he's gonna pretend to be clueless as if he hadn't cheated, and he's talking to a whole side chick on the phone. That's the crazy part. Elsa says cop like bike with siren is not for any civilian. Yeah. Justin's mom says he loves his side piece too. Wow. And the side chick, is she black? Or I mean, she looks black, but is she from America too? She sounds like it. K Stay Bell says sounds like he may have kept her from her family. Okay. Yeah. Probably. That'd be the thing when some people get with people that are not from here. They do try to isolate you, and they think that you're gullible, or don't know um, how things are supposed to go in America. They use you not being from here as a way to manipulate you, and have control over you. Uh, y'all's favorite president. Mm, we ain't gonna get started on him and all his immigrants. Why is he only married immigrants aside from Marla Maples, who her even got her butt out of there?
You're not happy. You're not happy in your marriage. You never wanted to be married.
That's not true. You're everything to
So,
me, and I'm...
shut up. Shut up.
Like,
You
I
need
love
to go deal with your bullshit and go bullshit somebody else.
Ooh.
Maybe you will be happy with somebody else.
No,
You
no.
cannot do this to somebody. You cannot continue in doing this to somebody.
Rania, you're my world, and I love you with all my heart.
You
My
Lies.
heart.
were with me for 20 years. I got to spend few years of those 20 years with you because you're always back in jail.
Dang.
You need to go fix your life, and you need to go be with whoever you want to be with.
Well, I
And
want
that
to be with
makes
you.
you happy, and that gives you what you want.
But that's you
And
and my
let me
daughter.
fix my problems and stand on my feet again instead of drowning me over and over and over with your bullshit. This is your life that became my life and took me away from my family and people that really truly love me. People that betraying me.
I truly love you, Rania, with all my heart. I will always love you with all
Then
my
you
heart.
don't understand what love is then.
Let me put one of my. Let me see if my soundboard is loud enough. I think my hubby is vacuuming, so y'all might be able to hear him over the soundboard. Jeremy DeWitt sits on a throne of lies.
You sit on a throne of lies. You sit on a throne of lies.
You can hear the bull seeping from his lips. And I don't understand why she's even entertaining this, man. It's like you're locked up. Don't talk about it, Rainy or whatever your name is. Be about it. Move on. I'd leave him sitting right there to rot.
You're disturbed and just fucked up. Person that loves a person never hurts that person. Never.
Very true.
Especially with the person hurting with so many things.
Right.
You don't know what love is. You just want me as a property.
No,
Like
I don't.
you're sick.
I want
Like
you.
mental sick.
I don't want Metro State. I want you. I want you and our daughter.
Your daughter is always going to be your daughter.
I'm talking about us as a family.
I'm trying to figure out how she even have a daughter with something that looked like that. Y'all see her? How she have a daughter with somebody that looked like that? A thumb. A thumb. And now you got to deal with him for the rest of your life, girl.
You're my wife, and that's my
You
daughter.
don't know what family is. I'm sorry. You don't know what family is. A person that knows the family quality doesn't let his wife go to work.
What you breathing for? What you breathing for, Jeremy? You need to sit right there and listen to everything that she has to say. You ain't got nothing else to do. Look at his lips. Thin lip. No.
His side and goes hang out with his girlfriend.
What?
That's not a person that knows what family is. That's not a family person. That's a bullshit person that's bullshit his wife and just using her for whatever the fuck he wants to use her for. I'm offering you your fucking life to go do whatever the fuck you want.
I only want you.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
Rania,
You don't
what
want me.
started
You don't
this
want me.
today?
You don't want me.
I do
You
want
don't
you.
want me, Jeremy.
I do want you. I do.
You stopped wanting me years ago.
That's not true,
And
Rania.
now we have a child. We don't want
That's
things
not
to get ugly. You go.
Why?
It's not
Why?
because you're in jail. You were
Why?
home and you were in home with me. I was still doing everything.
Honey,
You
2
were
months.
fucking around telling me that you were in school.
I was.
Old age. Look, old age spotted thumb. An old age spotted thumb. Yes, Chick-fil-A gal. Yes.
In school full
He
time.
looked like he missed the sunscreen aisle at Walmart.
I talk too much because I don't want to get you in trouble. So
What
shut
are you
the fuck up.
I was in school
Shut
full
up.
time.
Now, what was he supposed to be going to school for? Because he's going to stick to his guns about him going to school every day. What kind of school?
Shut up. Shut up.
Okay.
Okay? Don't
Rania,
you think you fooled me 1 second?
What? Honey, I was in school. What?
Yeah. You were in school.
Honey,
Okay.
I was in school every
Right.
day.
Right.
Ma'am, you care too much because I be blasting him all over these calls. She don't want the prosecution or whatever to hear what he was doing, instead of being in school. I mean, I wouldn't even care. Maybe she's thinking about her daughter because maybe if she didn't have that daughter, she should be blasting him. Like, what was he doing where he wasn't in school? Hold on, my thing is
That's
ticking.
right.
Okay, here you go.
That's right.
Hey.
And that's exactly why I don't want to be with you.
Honey, wallahi.
That's exactly why we can't be together. That's
Why-
exactly why I don't trust you anymore.
Rania, honey,
Good luck with your. Good
Rania,
luck
stop,
with your.
stop. I made mistakes. I fucked up. I give you that.
Good
But
luck with your case. At least you have a person that you can come home to.
no, I won't.
Yes,
Now, how does she already know that he has somebody else? Did she find out once he was locked up? Oop, I got some jewels. Hey, In Harmon, allegedly Arcane, aka In Harmon, my one and only mod. Thanks for being here, allegedly In Harmon. I appreciate the jewels. 100. Thanks for joining. Happy Sunday, y'all. We're listening to this old age spotted thumb. Jeremy DeWitt. This old age spotted thumb, this carton of spoiled milk. Jeremy DeWitt. This career criminal has the nerve to be cheating on his wife. But are we surprised?
you do.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
You are who I want to come home to.
Lies.
Yes, you do. Now, let me go take care of whatever the fuck is before we fucking drown everything. Because I'm suffocating here. And you're just with your lies and your manipulation and
I'm
your
not
bullshit.
lying. I was
And
in
everybody
school.
wants your fucking money and people want to take your money and your family are taking your money and nobody's helping with the house. We're going to lose everything and you're just going to be in jail until you come home to the person that you really want to come home to.
Rania, I suggest you go find you another man to help you take care of those bills. I mean, move somebody else in while he's in jail. He's not coming back no time soon.
I want to come home to you.
And you just let me survive to raise my daughter. Because she deserves better than that. I didn't bring her to the world to deal with this fucking bullshit.
That's why I said if we need to, let's sell the house and you take all
There's
the money.
no way, Jeremy. There's no way.
He's speaking French, y'all. He's speaking French like Sonya. Welcome in, beautifully made 13. Hey, everyone. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday, y'all. Happy Sunday. Yeah, Jeremy is speaking French like Sonya. We can sell the house. And he got all these plans. You cannot orchestrate anything when you locked up, sir. Nothing.
You don't want to be with me. I'm sorry.
That's not true.
You're only using me because I am on the house with you.
That's
My
not
name is
true.
on the house.
What are you
That's
talking
the
about?
only thing.
Rania. Because
That's the
that's
only
not,
way that's the only thing.
that's not
That's the
true.
only thing.
Rania.
You have nothing to do with me. You have nothing
Rania. 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 Shut up.
to do with me as a
What
wife.
are you talking about? You're the
You
love
only
of my
want
life.
me because I'm the mother of your child and my name is on the house with you. You
Rania.
don't want to be with me.
Sell the house
You,
and take all the
know that. You know
Rania, honey,
You know
sell the
You know
house
that.
and take all the money. I don't care about the house or the money. I only care about you.
that. Do. Yes, you do.
don't.
You told me to get out of the house if I don't like my life with you before you got arrested.
Ooh.
Those were your exact words. So the
Ooh.
house is more important than me.
No,
You
I
were
meant
willing
sell the
to
house.
let
I
me
meant
go.
Rania,
You
I
were
meant
willing
sell.
for
No.
me to leave.
So he said he told her to sell the house. She said, "No, you told me to get out. If you're not happy here, get out." That sounds like two totally different things to me. Which one y'all think he actually said? Because her interpretation was, if you don't like it, you can get out. And he said, "No, I meant sell the house." That don't sound nothing alike. Sound like two totally different things to me. Rania. Rania.
Rania, honey, I meant
with
sell
my
the house.
child, so you can stay between this wall.
Rania, I don't want to stay in that house without you. That's our house.
No, you do. You want it. You have plans, and you wanted to stay with that house with another person. person.
That's
You
not
can do that if you want to,
true,
but
Rania.
I'm just gonna take my house.
Honey, where did this come from? Yesterday.
Cause you said it, that's why. Whatever she said, you said and did, you did it. Thank you, In Harmon, for the 2 jewels. I appreciate it. Miss Lorraine says he said get out. Yep, I'm pretty sure TD Will says he said get out. I'm pretty sure that's what he said. He lies so easy. The truth ain't in him. In Harmon says this call is so funny. Yeah, it's funny and it's sad at the same time. Poor thing. But she's sitting up here still spending her time talking to him while he locked up. I mean, if I was her, I would do exactly what he's talking behind bars. Sell the house, do what you need to do. If you can't afford, to live there, go ahead and sell it out from under him while he locked up, and let him bond out to his side chick house. Yes, Rania is going off. Rania. Rania.
Yesterday we were fine. Why today are you talking like
This
this?
is all inside of me.
Okay.
This has all been known since day one when you came home. And you had somebody in the hotel room with you.
That's not true
You
either.
wanted to talk more, and her stuff was all over the bathroom. And you lied to me, and you told your mom gave you this
That's not
thing.
true, Rania. I have orders that I can't talk to her. What are you talking about?
Okay, then it wasn't her. It was some other girl. So you don't get in trouble.
Honey,
Okay?
that's not true.
So you don't get in
Rania.
trouble. It was a prostitute.
Oh.
Whoever the fuck is.
Honey. Baby,
Okay?
Rania Kibitzi, I love you and only you. I love
So he left some stuff in the bathroom. Is that what she's saying? Is that how she know he was messing around? Because some stuff was left in the bathroom. I didn't understand what she was saying there. But of course he's like, "What are you talking about?" Not only are you a cheater, but you're a
And
messy
you have
cheater.
somebody in the hotel
Oh,
room with you.
hotel room. Okay.
like
This
this.
is all inside of me.
Okay.
This has all been known since day one when you came home. And you had somebody in the hotel room with you.
That's not true
You
either.
wanted to talk more, and her stuff was all over the bathroom. And you lied to me, and you told your mom gave you this
That's not
thing.
true, Rania. I have orders that I can't talk to her.
So whose stuff was all over the bathroom? I'm pretty sure she's talking about some cosmetics or something was in the bathroom of a hotel room. So was it your cosmetics, Jeremy? Whose cosmetics was it? Case Hebel says another Nesto BS in my opinion. Yep. Sound like another Nesto. I don't know why they can't deal with one thing at a time. You can't break the law and be a cheater. I mean, it's just too messy. You're not smart enough to, keep all your ducks in a row and keep all your I's dotted and your T's crossed. One thing fall apart, everything gonna fall apart. And In Harmon says he is laughing. Rania, hang up, click. Yeah, I wouldn't even spend my time. Hopefully this is their last call. But I doubt it. I know phone calls from prison uploaded 5 phone calls. So I don't know how many more is with the wife. I know there's one with the side chick though.
What are you talking about?
Okay, then it wasn't her.
That
was some
part.
other girl. So you don't get in trouble.
Honey,
Okay?
that's not true.
So you don't get in
Rania.
trouble. It was a prostitute. Whoever the fuck is.
Honey. Baby,
Okay?
Rania Kibitzi, I love you and only you. I love you.
You're sick. You're sick.
Maybe I am.
Hey Kimmy Who.
Change that I love you
Yeah,
so
I
much.
don't want to live with a sick person. I'm tired of it.
I will get better. I will get.
Sorry y'all. Hey Kimmy Who. Hey foodies at lunch, at work. I'll catch the replay. Okay, thank you for joining. Thank you for joining in and saying hello. And shout out to all my members. Kimmy Who is a member. And shout out to all of my other members. Thanks for being channel sponsors. And yes, Kimmy Who. Catch the replay. We'll catch you later. Thanks for chatting.
Get better. I promise I'll
You're
get
not
better.
going to get better. You're going to
I will.
get worse. I'm not going to waste my breath on you. I'm sorry. You go do whatever. Good luck with your case. Let me deal with the fucking house. Your hat is going to be for you when you come come home.
Rania, sell the house and take the money home to Egypt if that's what
I'm
we
not
need to
taking
do.
any money anywhere. I have an account here.
Okay.
Okay? It will be working.
Ron, you said, I'm not stashing nothing overseas. I got my own bank account here, sir. I'm Americanized. What are you talking about? What is he talking about? Sell a house and take the money to Egypt. What? I mean, if she lives here, I mean, it sounds a little mm, sounds a little racist to me.
All over the world if I want to.
Okay. Well, that's what I mean then. That's what I mean then.
I am an American too, you know?
I know that.
This is my country too. I
I
don't
know
have to
that.
run away from here to go to a different country. This is my country too.
I know that.
I can be back and forth. I can decide to do whatever I want, whatever best for my child. Don't tell me what I need to do.
I'm not telling you. You said you don't want to be at the house and wake up by yourself every morning. I said go, then
Yeah,
let's sell the
I can stay with my mom in the house over there. I don't need to buy shit. I don't need the money there.
Oh, okay.
I fucking brought my money from there so I can survive here.
Rania,
Because
honey,
it's been time. I got all my money that I have there so I can survive.
okay. I love you with all of my heart.
Boo.
We need to stop and slow down. I've always...
Jeremy, you've slowed all the way down, sir. You're locked up. You're in jail. You can't get any slower than that, sir. You're in jail. Okay. Thank you, Chick-fil-A gal, for the party hat. 20 jewels. Whoop whoop. Thanks so much. Jeremy slowed all the way down. He's locked up, y'all.
I don't think you understand how much I've been spending for the last 2 years since I had the baby. I don't think you understand how much money this house needs every month, besides the mortgage. I don't think so. I don't think even your mom understands how much money this house needs.
I agree with you, but maybe we need to stop spending money on things that we don't need. Okay?
Mm.
I know. It just needs.
You're a fucking moron. You're a fucking moron. You're a fucking moron.
He's trying to be a money manager behind bars. Does that sound familiar to y'all? He's trying to be an accountant while he's locked up. Does that sound familiar? And allegedly, In Harmon has a good question. How old is Jeremy? We can't tell, right? Because he's a spoiled carton of milk. I don't know, but based on okay, I don't want to say what I want to say. I don't know. Anybody know how old he is? I'd have to look it up. Looks like he's trying to pass for 40 something, but in milk years, he's probably 60. I don't know. I don't know. Anybody know? Chick-fil-A gal says, so basically scam artists are in when locked up. Yeah, basically. That it'll do that to you. Justin's mom says she's funny. She is. I hope this her last call with him. Cause sound like he's right where he needs to be and she needs to pick up the pieces and get on with her life. K-Say Bill says, yes, it's very familiar. Yeah, you cannot manage, dictate, orchestrate, motivate, insinuate. You can't do none of that when you locked up. The only thing he need to be doing is, maybe updating her on his case and, saying I'm sorry and that's about it. But don't be trying to tell her what to spend her money on. He trying to take little digs at her when he needs to just stay on the apology kick. Keep apologizing, even though it don't count for nothing, but still. Allegedly, In Harmon says, wow, he was born in 1980. I thought he was in his 60s. See, that's what I thought because I know how they age. I know how they age. So I'm like, I'm guessing he's trying to pass for 40s, but in milkman years, 60. Down South Diva. Welcome in, Down South Diva. She says he's 46. Wow. He's 1 year older than me. And looking like he skipped the sunscreen aisle, y'all. You riding around on your bike day in and day out, you need to apply the sunscreen and drink some more water. Drink some more water, sir.
You have 1 minute remaining.
One more minute of Jeremy's bull. So before the call ends, okay, first, thank you just listening for the 10 jewels. Thank you for the gold coin and welcome to the chat just listening. I appreciate all of the support, y'all, all of the jewels, the super chats, super stickers. I really, really appreciate it, y'all. This has been fun, even though we may be on here for a little while longer because we got another minute of Jeremy's bull, you know, and then I'll try to sign off, but it's hard to say goodbye. Beautifully Made 13 says, "Hey, I thought Nesto was bad. This is crazy. They running neck and neck. This is just the first call I've heard, and I listened to half of another one, and I don't know. I don't know who's worse. It's a toss up so far. It's a toss up. Are all criminals alike?" Thank you, Beautifully Made 13, for the 10 jewels, the floating heart. I really, really appreciate it. Every little bit helps to keep the channel going. I appreciate it. And to motivate me to get on the lives, y'all, because my nerves be bad. Once I get here, I'm good. But it takes a lot. And I have the stars and the moon and the sun have to align for me to hit the live button. I think it's the pre-planning part. That's why I try to go on last minute, because when I think about it too much, then my mind be playing tricks on me. I don't know. I signed up for. Oh, let me mention this real quick before I play the last minute. Um, and thank you, Sweet Access Silhouette. I like that username, Sweet Access Silhouette. Is that how you pronounce it? I'm pretty sure it is. Sweet Access Silhouette. Thank you for the 10 jewels. I appreciate the gold coin. Thank you. Thank you. These jewels add up, y'all. Thanks so much. Thank you, Jane BKNY, for joining in on the chat. I hope you and everyone else is enjoying and has enjoyed the live. Let me see. Sweet Eight. Oh, is it Sweet Aces? Sweet Aces Silhouette. Okay. I think that's what it is. Sweet Aces Silhouette. Thank you so much. What was I about to talk about? I didn't forgot. I totally forgot. Maybe it'll come to me again.
Bye, guys. I love you.
You're repeating whatever the fuck you wanna repeat. I don't understand. Whatever.
I love you with all of my
Yeah.
heart.
Okay. Tomorrow I'm gonna go to Goodwill and buy clothes for your daughter. Is that what your mom wants?
No, that's not what I want either.
Oh Lord, what's the deal with the mama? What's the deal with the mama, y'all? She said she going to Goodwill.
All of my
Yeah.
heart.
Okay. Tomorrow I'm gonna go to.
Oh, let me go back a little bit more. She said she
I
going.
swear-
You have
She said she going to the Goodwill to get clothes for the daughter. Nothing's wrong with that, but she's trying to make a point here. What does his mammy have to do with anything? I'm pretty sure he has a meddling mammy that babyfies him. Am I right?
have 1 minute remaining.
Bye, guys. I love you.
You're repeating whatever the fuck you wanna repeat. I don't understand. Whatever.
I love you with all of my
Yeah.
heart.
Okay. Tomorrow I'm gonna go to Goodwill and buy clothes for your daughter. Is that what your mom wants?
No, that's not what I want either.
Okay.
But
Okay.
she
I'm
does-
gonna say her.
Rania,
I'm for her go well too. Okay.
I love you,
And take her
Rania.
clothes. I love you.
you,
Bye.
Rania. Okay.
Thank you for using Global
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Shout out to phone calls from prison. Lord have mercy. What does the meddling mammy have to do with anything? I would love to know. Uh, Ed Harmon says that's anxiety. It is. It is anxiety. Um, yeah, I'm wondering if meds, because I've been prescribed meds before, but I ain't take them because I'm like, do I really have extreme anxiety, or is this something that I can deal with and manage on my own? Because I don't, pop off or go crazy or nothing like that. So that's why I didn't take the meds. But I'm wondering, what do they prescribe? What did they even prescribe for that? And if taking them will help, with um, getting on live, stage performance, stuff like that. X2 Complicated said, I have watched full episodes about Jeremy's life on YouTube. Jeremy and his brother have been in and out of prison. Jennifer is worse than Sonya. So Jennifer is the side chick. Okay, because I heard a little bit, and she was cussing him out. She ain't playing with Jeremy, and she's mentioning the wife too. The nerve, the gall. She got more nerve than Sonya sound like. And she's trying to put the responsibility on the wife. It's like, okay, well, what are you here for, ma'am? If the wife got to do it all, what you here for? That's what I wants to know. But yeah, their call is a trip. I guess I can try to listen to some more and maybe come back with another spoiled milk jail call. Um, Let me see. Yeah, so I enjoyed that, but it's too complicated. You say you didn't watch some videos about his life. So do they say anything about the mom? The mom must not be worth a dime. Both of the brothers have been in and out of prison. Wow, it's crazy though how no matter how, you know, much of a loser you are, or the man is, he always manages to keep a woman or two or three. That's crazy. Where do the good men be hiding, y'all? Miss Lorraine, I don't be popping off, man. Anymore. Anymore. See, I've learned to manage, my little temper. When I was younger, of course, my patience was shorter, and but I didn't get in trouble much in school or anything like that. It's just, I don't have a lot of patience for people that don't know how to communicate, or people that try to talk crazy or do me wrong. That's reason to pop off. But I don't know. I think, of course, experience. I don't know if El Cid is still in here, but you know, she was just saying, you got to get on more often. The more you get on, the more comfortable you'll get with it, which is very, very true. So I will try my best to come back and we'll do another Jeremy call. Or if I don't come back before Thursday, I'll see y'all Thursday for my birthday. And come one, come all Leos. We can have a big Leo celebration. If there are a few July cancers, we can celebrate for the cancers as well. And I don't know if I mean, since this was cool, since this Jeremy call was cool, maybe I'll do um, another Jeremy call Thursday. We'll see. We shall see. I really want to get into hot topics as well eventually, since I like to follow celebrity news, celebrity crime and hot topics. That's what I look at a lot in my downtime anyway. But we shall see. And Harmon says that is crazy. You are right. They keep a half a woman. Yeah, they keep an old fraction of a gal. No matter how grimy and fraudulent they are, they keep an old fraction of a gal. Thank you, Chick-fil-A gal. I'm glad you came on in and joined us. X2 Complicated says Jennifer lived with her grandmother and tried to take her house. Oh my God, and steal money. She has called the police and harassed Jeremy and his other black girlfriend. Lord have mercy. Okay, I'm in. I'm in with Jeremy DeWitt and his crazy story. This was fun. Oh Lord. Okay, so I have to do a little bit more research on Jeremy, so I have some more background. Hey, Linda. Linda's here, y'all. Linda's in the chat. Just got here after a wedding and church service, and yesterday a homegoing service. Oh, so you had a busy weekend. Sorry about your loved one's passing. Um, you had a wedding, so that you already been to a wedding this morning. What time is it where you are? But welcome in, Linda. Hopefully you can catch the replay. Um, but yeah, y'all, I guess I'm gonna sign off and get my day going. Decide what I'm gonna do. I really need to go get a pedicure. I'm wondering if I should go do that, or what I might do is just wait a little while, go do that before I go meet my sister to get Jalen. We'll see. We shall see. I'm gonna meet my sister at 4 o'clock, so I got a little time. But thank you, Ed Harmon, for modding for a little while. I was gonna pull up my super chats and super stickers. I don't know if it's a way to do that on Restream. Is it? Where you can just pull up all the donations? I don't even know. Let me just look at them. Dang. I don't even know how to, I don't know how to do that. I was gonna pull up everything. Oh well. Um I know Miss Lorraine has waited long enough. So without further ado, I'm gonna play the outro music so she can get her jam on. But thank y'all so much. Thank you to everyone that donated to the channel today. Thank y'all for the jewels. Shout out to my first 3 foodies in the chat. Oh, I think I can go almost all the way back. Um, I know Justin's mom was in here in the beginning. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. But thank you, Justin's mom, for the super chat. Thank you, LeBron's Unicorn, for the super chat. Thank you, Cross Country Cruiser. And I don't know, I'm pretty sure I didn't miss somebody else. But I appreciate it all, y'all. Thanks so much. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace out. Hold on. Let me start that again, y'all. I gotta do it right for Miss Lorraine. I gotta do it right. Thank you again, Cross Country Cruiser. Thanks so much. You always show me love. I really appreciate it. I'm jamming too, Miss Lorraine. Hey. Who? What you saying now? What you saying? Thank you, CJ. I miss CJ. Enjoy y'all Sunday. Hope y'all enjoyed.